from the moment you arrived at the chem
We're getting right to the fun part of this case.
Well,
It's
right
getting
away,
juicy.
I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
So I'd win a game on every skin I was gifted for my birthday. Uh-oh.
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them.
That's a lot of Teemo skins. Holy crap.
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room.
Okay, what is the dilemma, bud?
But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Yeah, right. Oh my
And because of
gosh.
that, everything I did got found out. And
What do?
That's it.
That story you just told.
It's wrong.
First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
Yeah, that's a tough one, bud.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Then you would have left footprints on Section C, bitch. Isn't that a little strange? Yeah, it is.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Until I'm right, bitch. How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Because if that was how it happened, then the footprints would have been on C as well. Duh. That's what would have happened.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay, that's fine.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yep.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section...
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
You would have left footprints, bitch.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
Boom!
That
Gotcha,
contradicts
bitch.
what you just said.
See, I don't know. I think, like, because he gave you a massive Teemo skins, maybe you can make a limit on them if you don't want to keep playing Teemo over and over again. Just be like, if you give me a certain amount of skins for a champion, maybe you'll do like 3 of them, or 2 if you don't like the champ. I don't know, that's just me. But I mean, it's your stream, it's your call.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movement?
God, you're an idiot, Yashihiro.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
You did.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Yep.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
Uh-oh.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Uh-oh. Byakuya.
Footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Uh-oh.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Oh, kill him, bitch! Kill him!
Say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed. Thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
What?
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Why? I don't know what the fuck's going on.
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this shade of blue. The rec room window!
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yeah.
Window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
I'm confused.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us. I have no idea.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
I am kerfuffled.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
How?
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
I am so
Before we
confused.
do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here.
Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. Proof is somewhere. Someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the wreck.
No, that's wrong.
What the hell is going on?
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room?
But it was
right?
under it, yeah.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
It was under the
Well,
can.
those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein.
They were under it.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Yeah.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Yep.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Yep.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can.
Yes.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
She did kill herself.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
I think I know where she's getting at.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right?
No.
She took it and gave it to Ogre.
Nope. It was Sakura.
What do
She
you
did
think,
kill herself.
Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura herself.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yes.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. To do this again? Jesus! This is the third time I've done it. Good lord.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Do you have any kind of proof?
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
She was being controlled, so she killed herself, so
powder
she
we
couldn't
found on
be
Sakura.
controlled.
What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Oh, man.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Oh,
And it was
man.
only on her instep, right?